It began with what looked like an ordinary moment, a routine public appearance. Cameras rolled, fans cheered, and everything seemed as expected. But then, something rare unfolded, something deeply personal and unscripted. Mark Consuelos, a man admired for his confidence and charisma, did something few anticipated. He set aside the polished performance and instead bared his heart. With sincerity that caught even Kelly off guard, he spoke openly about the gratitude, admiration, and enduring love he feels for her. This wasn't a scripted tribute. It wasn't carefully worded for headlines. It was real. Mark's voice, steady but thick with emotion, cut through the noise of the crowd. He spoke not just as an actor, not just as a television host, but as a husband, a man who has shared decades of life, laughter, and challenges with the woman standing beside him. The audience grew still. Photographers lowered their cameras. Even seasoned journalists, trained to capture the story, seemed to pause. It was as though time had slowed, and in that silence, every word carried greater weight. And then came Kelly's response. True to her form, she didn't overplay the moment. She didn't make a spectacle. Instead, she did what has always made her so beloved. She let authenticity speak louder than drama. With a smile that radiated warmth, she placed her hand gently against her heart and gave the kind of nod that says everything without a single word. That gesture, so small, so graceful, spoke volumes. It said, "Yes, I hear you. Yes, I accept this love. Yes, after all these years, the bond we share still runs as deep as ever." Why does this moment matter so much? After all, Hollywood is full of public displays of affection. But for Mark and Kelly, this wasn't just about romance. This was about history. This was about two people who have spent more than half their lives together, navigating careers, raising children, and balancing the very public with the profoundly private. They've built a marriage in the glare of the spotlight, a place where so many relationships fade. Yet here they were, decades later, reminding the world that love isn't just about passion in the early years. It's about endurance. It's about respect. It's about showing up for each other, even when the cameras aren't rolling. For fans, the moment was deeply validating. Many have admired Kelly and Mark for their playful banter, their shared projects, and their devotion to family. But this raw vulnerability offered something even more powerful. It showed that lasting love isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about courage to speak and courage to receive. Kelly's quiet acceptance wasn't just about romance. It was about strength. It takes courage to stand in front of the world and let your heart be seen. It takes even greater courage to respond with openness rather than deflection. That's what made this moment unforgettable. And, of course, speculation immediately followed. Was this simply a heartfelt exchange in the moment, or does it mark a deeper chapter still being written between them? No one can say for sure, and maybe that's the beauty of it. Love stories don't need definitive endings. They need living chapters, evolving with time, just as Mark and Kelly's has. Whatever the future holds, one truth is undeniable. This unscripted exchange between Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa will be remembered as one of the most genuine, touching moments to emerge from Hollywood. Not because it was glamorous, but because it was real. And in a world where so much feels manufactured, real is what touches the heart. So, what do you think? Could this be the beginning of a new chapter for Mark and Kelly? Or was it simply a rare glimpse of love, timeless and unshakable, revealed in its purest form?